name is Ashley Rice.
I'm Lowell Rice.
And welcome to my YouTube channel. Say hi to our kitty who's probably gonna leave us in like 2 seconds. Yep, there he goes.
So today we're gonna be making another one of the purple carrot meals. We're gonna be doing, again, the like full batch type thing. And the one we're doing today is falafel with sumac, radishes, and Kabbouleh. I think that's how you pronounce it.
That's why I made him say it.
Oh, the truth come out.
Like Will said, we're going to be doing the 6 serving rather than the 2 serving. Just like last time when we tried out the other purple carrot meal. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it up in an eye right up there. It does lay out the instructions really nicely for you. We're going to be following down here. This is where the 6 serving is located. This meal is supposed to take 45 minutes. I will be timing it to see how long it takes with the 2 of us making it. It is going to be a little bit longer than the average like family or household, only because I'm also recording steps. So we're like not going as fast as we normally would make it. I didn't mention this in the last video, but I wanted to share some of the nutrition information as well. So if you're interested in trying to make this yourself, it is 760 calories. This is per serving. Fat is 13 grams, carbohydrates are 110 grams, protein is 31 grams.
So we're gonna go and make the food. We'll record some of the steps, kind of like Ashley's usual recipe videos type things.
Just a little bit more relaxed, but yeah.
Yeah, a little more relaxed. And then once we've got it all set, we'll be back and trying it in front of the camera here.
Yes.
Weirdo.
You're weird. Okay guys, we started to make our meal and we found out the onion that had come in it had gone bad. Granted, this is a week after we got the box, mostly because this is when we had time to film and eat it and make it rather than just making it and eating it. So my husband's gonna run really quick and grab a different onion, but just so you know, this is a week and a day after we got the box and the onion has gone bad.
Yeah, and part of that is because onions are usually supposed to be stored at room temperature, and this one was in the fridge with the rest of the stuff too.
Yes, because it was in that bag with it. So at least with the big 6 serving meals, this will be an issue.
So the food processor wasn't blending, and realized I had tossed the blade in with the load of dishes that's currently running. So we're letting that drain quick.
the story, read the proper instructions. This taught us how to do it with the 6, and we were reading that one. Read that one. Then you won't have issues. Okay guys, we are finally done. I haven't checked the time yet. Just finished not too long ago and it took us an hour and almost 30 minutes. We made a lot of mistakes with this one. For instance, there is no lemon zest. The chickpeas are only on one part of the meal when they were supposed to be in 2 different parts of the meal, which is my bad.
They're supposed to be mixed into that bed that goes nicely underneath and not all in the falafel.
Yes, so if you follow the instructions properly, it probably would go a lot smoother. We also had to run to the store for another onion, so there was only one of us cutting up stuff and I didn't cut it up the way that Lowell would have liked it, so then he had to recut it up. So needless to say, this is not exactly how they recommend it, but I mean, with that said, these are the easiest falafels to actually cook on the stove that I've ever made before. Because some of the falafels just like fall apart, whereas this one, like the chickpea flour, really helps solidify it, even though it had way more chickpeas than was originally supposed to be put in them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little hesitant. I'm not a huge fan of plain yogurt. Vegan, or even when I wasn't vegan, I was not a big fan. There's also not a lot of dressing. Here we go. It's not bad.
Yeah. The plain yogurt on this is pretty nice. I think especially the one that they chose, what was it, Forager Cashew? It's just there for the creaminess, which is really nice for falafel.
The amount of lemon they had you put in here too is really nice. I still don't think it's necessarily the meal for me. Like this would be a nice, like refreshing, like picnic lunch kind of meal for me, where you have like, you know, vegan cheese and fruit and like crackers and stuff on the side. And this is like the main salad that you're eating. I like how they made them. I'm definitely going to steal that recipe when I make falafels from now on because it worked really nicely. But I do think this needs a flavorful sauce. I think even just more spice would be good, or even just more of the vegan yogurt because I don't have like a ton to use here.
I'm kind of okay with it where it's at.
This reminds me more of Greek food, which generally speaking doesn't have as flavorful punches. You really like Greek food.
Oh yeah, for the most part.
So I would say if you like Greek food, this would be a good meal for you. If you don't, it would still be enjoyable, but it's just like lacking.
Oh yeah,
somewhere.
this is definitely more like Greek falafel rather than like Israeli falafel or something.
Overall, very good. A lot more difficult to make than the previous one we did, I will say. I think.
And it's also very different from the small batch versus full batch.
Yes, that was half of the issue. So if you read the small batch instead of the large batch and you're making the large batch, you're going to run into issues, which was the main issue we ran into when we came up to the food processor.
it all just stuck together and it wasn't going down because the flour wasn't supposed to be in there yet. And there was way too many garbanzo beans.
Yep, that's the other thing. So as you're looking at the instructions, I had naturally assumed that when they mention it, I just throw in all of that rather than looking at the ingredients they list. And that's a bad thing. Don't do that. Because sometimes they have you use it later on, and I didn't know that. So I used up all the garbanzo beans, which was a bad idea. But let me know in the comments below if you have tried this out through purple carrot as well, and what you thought about it. Was it difficult? Was it hard for you? Did you enjoy it? What did you add to it if maybe you wanted more flavor or more spice to it? Other than that, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and click the little bell that is down below so you can get notified for all of my future videos. I do have some more purple carrot videos coming out soon-ish, I want to say. So definitely click the bell so you can get notified for those. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.